Hello, everybody. There are some technical problems here. I will be right back with you. Just my headset stopped working and I'm trying to figure out how to fix it. But I think I will be able to. Maybe if I put it in here and choose this. That is correct. It's all working now. Thank you for bearing with me. Welcome everybody to your favorite language show on the internet, the only language show like that on the internet. This is the show that you help to co-create by calling in and taking part in language challenges. Some of them are going to be improvised. You can bring in your own language challenge in the spirit of the Ecolinguist mutual intelligibility format, or you can suggest new formats. If you have some ideas for that, I'm open to changing things up a little bit here. But you know the mutual intelligibility format best. This is what you like. This is why you're watching this channel. That's what what seems to be the major appeal. Because today I posted a poll in the community tab, and I'll ask you what brings you to the Ecolinguist channel, and most of you said that you're here for the language comparisons video and mutual intelligibility. So that's interesting. If you haven't taken part in the poll, it's in the community tab, which I can actually show you. It's you have to go to my channel page, and then there is a community tab. You press it here, and you're going to get the feed of my videos or my posts that I make to communicate all kinds of stuff. But the most recent one is the poll. So if you would like to let me know what brings you to this channel and what you like the most, I would appreciate that. Just go to the poll and take part in it. And apart from this, let's see if there are any questions in the comments. Everybody's saying hello, welcome, welcome. We've got 44 people at the moment, which is great. We already have some calls, which is also awesome. I'm going to take some calls in a second. But before that happens, I would like to, first of all, thank all the Ecolinguist insiders, which are channel supporters and Patreons. Thank you for your support. Since last week, we got some new members and new Patreons that I appreciate. And by the way, after this main episode today, we are going to have a Q&A session for Ecolinguist insiders. So if you'd like to be part of it and maybe support the show, there are the ways that on my website you will find the ways how to do it. You can become a Patreon. You could become a channel member. You could also just donate via PayPal, or just volunteer your language skills. If you can't help the show financially, there is always something to do on the channel, so you can volunteer to help out. Yes, so those are the announcements. Now is the show time, let's say. I've prepared a number of challenges today. I have challenges for Slavic, Romance, Germanic, Uralic, and what else? And Baltic languages, language families. So if you are a speaker of one of those languages that belong to one of those families, you're welcome to call in, and there will be a challenge for you. But if you want to compose your own language challenge, you're welcome to do so. You can call in, and we may arrange a challenge with other participants and other callers. So please do that if you're interested. If you'd like to call, you have to be registered. If you haven't registered yet, if that would be your first call, there is a link in the description where you can register and get the instructions on how to join the show. Through the software I'm using. You don't really need anything fancy. The most important is to have some sort of headset, be in a quiet place, just so we can hear you clearly. Ideally, that's what we want. And in terms of the challenges that you want to prepare yourself, Just think of a word, think of descriptions, clues that you can use. You could even type it out before calling in, just so you're ready to go when you get accepted into the stream. And if you can't participate today, but you would like to submit your challenge, guess what? There is another link in the description where you can go and you can submit your language challenge, and there you will find instructions on how to do it. Very detailed instructions and guidelines. What makes a good Ecolinguist language challenge? There is lots of information. There are some examples. So even if you're planning to call in tonight, you can just go over those guidelines, and they will help you with the structure of the challenge. Let's say. Any questions? Any questions about that? I know that some of you have already used this submission form, and I got some challenges in Danish, Arborish, and Ukrainian, and most recently Upper Serbian. However, I haven't had time to process the Upper Serbian, but for next week it's going to be ready. So if you'd like to take part in a challenge, if you'd like to challenge yourself with the Upper Serbian, that's coming. Great. Let me just have a quick look at the comment section, if there are any questions. So ideally in the show, I would like to feature as many language families as possible. So if we have a representative of one of those language families that we've been currently covering on the channel, that would be great. So far, this is the 4th episode of the season 2 of the Ecolinguist Live show, and we haven't had any callers from Lithuania or Latvia or Finland or Estonia. So if you're watching and if you'd like to take part in challenges in your language family, you're very welcome to do so. But other than that, we are going to start taking calls. Let's... oh, someone just dropped. Oh, there is Jan. So I'm going to add Jan first. Meanwhile, guys, you can keep calling and keep trying to call. Jan, so I'm going to add you into the stream in a second. Let's get ready. Hello, Jan.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Just a second, you're a little bit loud. I'm gonna reduce the volume, but that should be good. Okay. Hey, hello, Jan.
Hello.
Welcome back to the show. Jan, maybe you could introduce yourself real quick in one of the languages that you've been studying, or your native language, so so people who haven't seen you yet can get an idea who you are.
Yeah, then I think I start with my native language. Guten Abend alle zusammen. Ich bin Jan, 23. Ich komme aus Deutschland, aus dem Norden von Deutschland, und ich bin immer mal schon Teil gewesen und freue mich jetzt wieder hier zu sein.
Danke. So could you just remind us, which languages have you been studying?
Yeah, I'm speaking, of course, German and English, and I've been studying Italian, and I actually tried to learn a little bit of Arabic, but yeah, it's quite difficult. So it is not possible for me to take a conversation in it. So yeah.
Okay, so because your native language is German, I have lots of challenges for Dutch language. So I think we could start with that one. And because you are, I don't know, have you seen the previous episodes of the season 2?
Unfortunately not. So
Yes, so the format is slightly different than what we used to do in the season 1. I have pre-made challenges, and I'm going to play a sample for you. Actual challenge in Dutch. First, you're going to be listening to it. After that, you will also be able to have a look at it and try to decipher what it means. Okay, so let's go then. We're going to start with the Dutch word. Let me see which one we haven't covered yet. Okay, I see. So let's listen to the Dutch challenge first.
Wat is dit? Een grote vogelsoort met lange poten, een lange nek en een opvallend verenkleed. Kan niet vliegen, maar kan wel snel rennen. Wordt vaak geassocieerd met woestijngebieden en savannes. Deze vogel legt hele grote eieren. Er wordt gezegd dat hij zijn kop in het zand steekt als hij bang is, maar dat is niet waar.
Any ideas so far?
yeah, it is a bird with a.
Maybe you could translate that into German. Maybe you could use German to take us through the hints that you understand.
Okay, also es ist ein Vogel mit einem auffallenden Gefieder, mit langen Beinen und einem langen Hals oder ja, einem langen Hals. Er lebt da, wo es warm ist. Also ich würde als deutsche Übersetzung den Strauß nehmen.
Strauss, which in English is...
Oh, I don't even know the English word for it.
I think it's the correct one. It sounds like it. Yes. So the correct answer is
Strauß.
Yeah. Okay.
Strauss. Yeah. So that's amazing. So you got it right pretty fast. Let's listen to the answer, how it actually sounds in Dutch.
Dit is een struisvogel.
Okay.
Straussvogel. That's great. And what we want to do now, we are going to have a look at the text, so we can dive deeper into the language comparison part. You got it quite right. Okay. So would you try to translate it maybe from what you see now?
Okay. So the first part, was ist das? Das ist ein Vogel, der das ist ein Vogel, der...
Oh wait, I think I'm showing it the wrong one. That's the one.
Okay, so yeah. Okay.
Sorry, yeah, this is an old one, an old challenge that we already covered. Yes, yes, people notice it's the wrong text. Okay, you can go ahead and try again. Sorry.
So the first part, was ist das? Eine große
This part you can do maybe in English, so I can help
Okay.
you, just so I can make sure that you're getting it right.
Okay, so what is it? It is a big bird with long legs, a long neck, and an incredible. Oh, I don't know the English for Werenkleid. In Germany, we would say Federkleid. Gefieder.
I think you mean plumage, the feathers, right?
Yeah, feather.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The bird can't fly, but he can run very fast. The bird is associated with savannas. I think it is the same as in English.
Savannas.
Savannas.
And this bit.
First.
What is this met?
This is quite difficult.
Does it ring any bells?
Yeah, so a Gebiet is a part of a country, but I don't know the first half of the word. So
There is some good comments giving some hints.
ja, okay.
Wüste.
Ja, Wüstengebiete, okay.
Wüstengebiete. Yeah, which translates as
Desert. So
a desert or desert
part
region.
of
Desert
desert.
regions. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next one, this bird produces or something like that, big eggs. And then it's been said that he put his head in the sand as he is bang. Maybe he put his head in the sand when he is anxious or something like that.
When frightened.
Yeah, when frightened. But this is not true. Yeah, and then it's been said that it is a Straußvogel, which is the same as in Germany. We would only use the word Strauß. Because it's been said that it is a bird. So although in German we have the word Strauß too for flowers, for many flowers combined to each other, then we would say Blumenstrauß, which means combined types of flowers. So,
like a bouquet.
Yeah.
Bouquet. Okay, that's interesting. So now the final stage of the challenge, I'd like you to translate that into German, so we can like follow the Dutch text and listen for German clues. Okay.
Okay.
So if you could do that now, would be great.
So, was ist das? Eine große Vogelsorte mit langen Beinen, einem langen Hals und einem auffallenden Federkleid oder Gefiederkleid. Er kann nicht fliegen, aber er kann wirklich schnell rennen. Das Wort wird assoziiert oder verbunden mit Wüstengebieten in den Savannen. Dieser Vogel legt wirklich große Eier. Es wird gesagt, dass er seinen Kopf in den Sand steckt, wenn ihm bange ist. This is why I got anxious. Aber das ist nicht wahr. And then the answer is, das ist ein Strauß.
Perfect. So that was easy. That sounded very easy. You got the word correct after first listening.
Yeah.
So that's
I had
good.
the advantage that where I live in the northern part of Germany, there are some dialects that are quite similar to the Dutch version. So, yeah.
Yeah. So could you give us any examples in this case, in this particular case, what stood out in particular?
Yeah, I'm not as safe in this dialects and in Dutch. So yeah, I can understand Dutch if I hear it, but I can't speak it by myself. So
Yeah. So you did have a little bit of advantage by because you are coming from the north, basically.
yeah,
So that's great. Good, Jan. So that was a challenge for you. And the new structure is that we take usually one person at a time, unless someone has a challenge prepared. So, do you have any challenge in German prepared for tonight?
no.
No, that's no worries.
No,
You are
sorry.
welcome to call back some other time, because the show will keep going for a while.
Okay.
But thank you very much, Jan.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
You too. Thank you.
And we're going to add another caller. Let me just see if there are any comments. Okay. Guys, if you want to, by the way, if you're just joining and you don't know what's happening, we are taking calls from you guys, so you can take part in challenges. You need to be registered to do that. The link is in the description. You just need to fill out this form, and you're going to get a link with instructions on how to join the software I'm using for streaming. I just had to do that because I see that there is lots of new people coming in right now. And we're going to have another caller. This time, let's let's get Wayne in. I think it's the same Wayne as last week. We're going to see that. Okay, Wayne, so I'm about to add you into the stream. Get ready. Hello. No worries, I can fix your framing. Welcome back to the show, Wayne.
Wait, okay, so wait, for some reason, okay.
Are you
now
free?
I can see. Yeah, okay. Now I can see myself. Okay. Now everything is speech. My computer's kind of slow like that.
Oh, no worries, Wayne. Welcome back to the show.
Oh, thank you.
Could you maybe just say something to us in one of the languages that you've been studying?
Yeah, so I mean, I have been studying Latin, but I've also been studying Old English, so maybe I can say something in Old English. I mean, I can just say ich hatte Theo or Wayne actually. So my name is Wayne.
Ich hatte. It sounds a bit like German. Ich heiße.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you'll notice the connection between English and German. You just go back to Old English.
So you mentioned you've been studying Old English, but has it been something that you seriously pursue, or it's just a hobby that you do on the side?
Yeah, right now just kind of on the side because I'm trying to mainly focus also on Latin, but I've been reading Beowulf, and so I've been using Beowulf as a teaching tool for that. So I know a lot of words, maybe not how to make sentences, but I do know a lot of words. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. And do you are you learning how to speak Old English as well, or you're just focusing on like passive understanding?
No, I've been learning how to speak it. That's why I've been also learning how to read it better, because I used to not read it the best. But Simon Roper, who has been on this channel, obviously, his videos have helped immensely with that.
Okay, so you're learning that. And what about your Latin skills? Could you maybe describe the weather in Brazil, right? You're in Brazil right now.
Oh yeah. I can say I could say well, Solest,
Sol.
40s. It Solest Saivus hodie. It's like ferocious, like fierce. Calidus, calidissimos est hodie, Brasiliae, sed sed multos dies Brasiliae calidissimos sunt so.
What about winters? Do you have cool winters?
Okay, do you want me to still keep replying in Latin or? Oh, yeah. Hibernum Brasiliae non est frigidissimo, non est frigidum interdum calidus, calidissimo etiam sed interdum frigidus etiam non tantum sed frigidus.
So it's cooler, you would say, cooler or a little bit cooler, but not too cool.
Yeah. Non frigidissimus, sed frigidum.
Okay, good. So, Wayne, do you want to participate in a challenge, or do you have a challenge of your own that you have prepared?
So I actually did get prepared, and I did make a challenge right now to describe a word in Latin. If someone maybe comes in, or I don't know, just to describe something, and maybe the chat can.
Okay, so we can do that. We can do that in a moment. Then, by the way, do you have it typed out, or is it on a piece of paper?
Sure.
If it's not typed out, that's fine. That's fine also, because I thought that maybe you could send it so we could display it on the screen. There is.
Well, of course, I can try to. I can try to send it then.
Or you can just send me the picture via email, for example.
Oh, of course. Yeah. So let me take that picture real quick.
So there are some people here, like /Tiger, that are learning Latin as well.
Yeah, saw that.
Yeah, so those challenges are kind of designed with people who haven't studied those languages before,
Yes.
but obviously they can be used by anyone, and they can be enjoyed by anyone, but that's the idea.
Yeah, okay, let me send this. I will say though that like not all of my long vowels are maybe correct, and like not all the long vowels are still there in text. I did
Okay, but but the idea that I had for this challenge, since you have it prepared, we could start with you guessing a word. I have a word in a number described in a number of different languages. We can pick the one that you are most interested in. And after that, maybe I can add a caller who would take the challenge that you have for them.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
but yeah, I will take the challenge of guessing. But what's your email?
my email is let me just. Actually, I can type it here for you. It's not a secret. Of course, everybody can find it if they're looking for. I just don't want to be spammed. Yes?
No, I was just gonna reply to some people in the chat. Salve, Claudio. Or in this case, salve, Claudi. Yeah, Claudio.
Sed non possum intrare laboro ex capite.
Yeah.
So Claudio is still at work and he can't join the stream. Okay. The magic of Latin. Okay, did you get my email?
Wait, where did you send it?
To the guest chat. So, guys, we have a
guest chat. Okay, I just now saw this supposed guest chat. Yeah. All right. That's good.
So you can just send it, and for all the people who are just joining,
All right. So to write it for this.
So if anybody just joining now, there is a registration link if you would like to call in and become part of the show. Maybe take the Latin challenge that we have right now. It's going to happen soon. You can get a chance to take the Latin challenge.
Let me put the
Yes, and what else? And just to remind everybody that after the stream, we're going to have a special stream for channel supporters and Patreons. If you're just arriving and you haven't heard what I said at the beginning, we're going to switch over to another stream. Good. So, Wayne.
All right, so I did send it there.
Okay, so I'm going to have a look at it later, but now let's focus on the challenge for you. So I think the best one for you would be one of the Romance languages. And my suggestion would be maybe Venetian or Sicilian.
I think I've never listened fully to Sicilian, so I want to do Sicilian.
Perfect. So we're going to do a Sicilian word.
Actually, it's funny. I was just talking about Sicilians yesterday to a friend.
You see? So Sicilian challenge is coming for you. Let's listen to the hints.
Okay.
Sotto su una cosa progettata per proteggere dagli occhi il sole. Possono essere di colore, forme e dimensioni differenti. Possono essere fatte di plastica, di metallo o di altri materiali. Si portano in estate alla spiaggia. Si possono usare come accessorio di moda.
Okay. Okay, so I understood. So he said at the beginning, obviously, like, what is this? And then he said that it's something that you can use to protect yourself from the sun. He said that it can come in very different shapes, dimensions, colors, whatever. It can be made of several materials, usually plastic, but other materials as well. And I think he said something about, well, because, so material things you can use to protect yourself from the sun. So immediately I was thinking like sunscreen to put on your skin, but then he said that it's made of like plastic or whatever. So I don't think it's sunscreen. And then I think I heard that he say something about the piaggia, like the beach. So I think it's something you put on the beach to protect yourself from the sun. And so I think it's like the parasols, like the umbrella thing that you put on the beach to like lie down underneath it and get protected from the sun in the shade.
And how would that be in Portuguese?
Yeah, we would say parasol. Parasol.
That is not parasol. That is not parasol. So now we are going to have a look at the. Now we're going to have a look at the text. Let me just copy it because I just realized it's not here. Okay, and I'm going to play it one more time. Let's go to that screen. Okay, let me play this again.
Sotto su una cosa progettata per proteggere dagli occhi il sole. Possono essere di colore, forme e dimensioni differenti. Possono essere fatte di plastica, di metallo o di altri materiali. Si portano in estate alla spiaggia. Si possono usare come accessorio di moda.
Okay, I will say that was the key word that I missed that would have helped. So yeah, so I missed Luki. So like now I understand the eyes. So he's not talking about something that protects your whole body from the sun. He's talking about something that protects the eyes. I did not catch that. And if I had, then I would have gotten it. But yeah, it was just that one word missing. But okay, yeah. So he's talking about something that can protect you from the sun. Can be several colors, forms, dimensions. Can be made of plastic, metal, or other materials. You can bring it in the summer. I remember that state for summer. Even though the Portuguese word the Portuguese word looks nothing like it. I still know it just because of when I studied Italian, and you can use it as a fashion accessory. So yeah, it's sunglasses.
Which in Portuguese is
Yeah, we would say óculos de sol or óculos escuros, like dark glasses.
that is correct. That is
All right.
correct. So let's listen to the answer to this challenge, how it is said.
Stiamo parlando dell'occhiale di sole. Stiamo
L'occhiale-
parlando dell'occhiale di sole.
l'occhiale, yeah.
Yes, let's see how it's written.
L'occhiali.
Di soli, l'occhiali di soli.
Okay. Yeah.
Good. So would you like to translate that into Portuguese now, so we can kind of get an idea of like how different those two languages are?
Okay. I'm not sure exactly what like these two beginning like inyokusu, like what they actually mean. But yeah, I would say o que é isto, because I can't really tell what that's supposed to mean.
What do you mean? Which part you don't understand?
Like what is in like these two beginning ones, like what is nzokusu? What would that be like equivalent in like maybe Italian?
What is it? What is it?
Yeah. Oh, what is it? Oh, yeah, o que é, yeah. O que é isto in Portuguese. O
But
que é
su
isto?
is the plural, I suppose. So what are those? Maybe what are those?
O que são? O que são, ok. O que são? O que são esses? Ok. São uma coisa projetada para proteger os olhos do sol. Podem ser de cores, formas e dimensões diferentes. Podem ser feitos de plástico, metal e outros materiais. Se carregam no verão à praia. Podem ser usados como acessório de moda. Estamos falando de óculos de sol. Óculos escuros.
Perfect again. So that's good. That's good. That was an easy one, right? But those challenges, they are easy. So if you guys want to increase the level, you're welcome to submit your own challenge. There is a form linked in the description. But I wanted to make those kind of easy because in this format there is not much interaction going on. So you rely solely on one kind of input. You can't really ask any clarifying questions. So you either get it or you don't.
Exactly.
So that's just a different kind of format. But this time, I think we will be able to have some interaction, right? So when you have prepared a challenge in Latin, we've got two callers that could potentially take this challenge. Yeah, let's add them in. Okay, let me just switch. Okay, so I'm going to add Leonardo and I'm going to add Miguel. Okay, and now what I need to do, I need to make sure that everybody appears on the screen in the right box, because when I'm adding multiple people, it can go wrong. Oh, it's not too bad, but let me just quickly fix that. Okay, 1 second, guys. I'm almost there. Okay, so we are going live. Get ready. Here we are. Welcome. We've got so we've got Leonardo and we've got Miguel. Let's just do a quick sound check. Can we hear each other?
Hello?
Yes, Leonardo, you're here, and Miguel.
Bom dia, mamicos.
Bom dia.
Does everybody speak Latin in this group?
I don't speak Latin. I just know a few words.
Minime. Minime encore.
Oh, you do. Okay. What's a surprise, Leonardo?
Like
A little.
so little that it. I mean, I have been studying it on a literal level, and I mean, I don't feel like having a conversation that I can like. It might be a challenge for me because some words are totally off.
Okay, so no worries.
For now, basically the only real speaker of Latin here is Wayne. Wayne is
okay. So just to keep things in order, just for the record, like if you could guys quickly introduce yourselves, just say your name and where you're from, Miguel and Leonardo, in whatever language you want, just so we have it for the records, so we know what this challenge is about. That is going to happen soon. Miguel?
So I'm going to try to use maybe an understandable language to others, maybe, or
pick a Romance language, because we are focusing on Latin in this challenge, so a Romance language would be a perfect fit.
Ok, então bom dia a todos, eu sou o Leonardo e basicamente não sei o que dizer. Entrei aqui porque gosto de falar idiomas no geral, e então normalmente sim, estamos assim, falo muitos idiomas e gosto de aprender sempre demais.
Great. And Miguel?
Miguel.
Buenos días, personas. Eu sou Miguel, ya me han visto aquí. Yo hablo español también. Y ya eso. Mi razón para estar aquí es porque esto es uno de los mejores canales de lenguas.
Give like and subscribe, right? Good. Welcome, bienvenidos, or bienvenidos. So we are bienvenidos in Portuguese. We have Portuguese speakers here. So this is the Latin challenge, and here, guys, you can interact. So you can ask for clarifying questions, I suppose. So first, Wayne is going to describe a word to you, and we also will be able to have a look at the text eventually. So I'm going to make myself.
Did you manage to understand my handwriting, Norbert?
Oh, it's a really good handwriting, and everybody's going to see in a second. But I'm going to disappear, and Wayne, you can introduce the challenge. The Latin challenge begins.
Can I begin?
Yes.
So, salve omnes, hodie, la nisi latine locor, et vos ostendite mihi, si me intelligitis. So vocabulum dabo et indicia huius vocabuli et vos et vobis divinandum vocabulum.
Divinandum sumus.
Okay, so I will now describe the word for you, and of course you can ask me things. So you ask me your own languages or a language of your choosing, and I will then try to answer the questions to clarify. So, est locus, hoc vocabulum est locus. Est locus plenum multarum arborum. In hoc loco multae bestiae vivunt. Homines interdum in eo vagantur et deerant. Causa hominum multa ex his locis de perdita sunt. Frequentissimus color in eis invenitur est viridis. Quid est?
Eu, um, eu acho que percebi basicamente o que tu disseste, um, mas é um lugar cheio de árvores, onde tem muitos animais diferentes e muito pode ser, poderia ser um pouco perigoso também, do que eu percebi da situação. Eu acho que cheguei à resposta. Vai, Miguel, estou pronto para as tuas ideias.
Miguel, quid intelligis quid intelligis in quo hic loquor nunc?
Na minha opinión, en mi opinión, estamos hablando de una interpretación científica de lo que significa árbol y Loki, porque son varios clados que hacen la árbol de la genética humana.
All right, so do you guys well, I think maybe Leonardo already got it, but do you guys want me to repeat it and one more time to see if that helps with the answer?
Let's first of all, guys, do you have one word that you can give at this point as your guess?
Eu acho que é uma floresta.
Eu vou continuar com a minha ideia só porque mando mais piada. É uma árvore genética.
Okay. Then I'll do
Correct
I'll
or not
repeat it.
correct? Is it correct or not?
All right. So
Don't reveal the
Leonardo-
answer. Okay, so Leonardo got it. Okay. Okay. So here we are. I'm going to get myself away from here.
All right.
This almost looks Tolkien writing style. Nice job, Wayne.
Well, yeah. So I wrote this here. So yeah, sorry for the way that this is very messy, but yes, I will then read this and then give out the answer in Latin. So
Yeah.
est locus, hoc vocabulum est locus plenum multarum arborum. In hoc loco multae bestiae vivunt. Homines interdum in eo vagantur et deerant. Sorry. Causa hominum multa ex his locis de perdita sunt. Frequentissimus color in eis invenitur viridis est. Est silva.
Uau.
Oh, you were right, Leo. Congratulations, friend.
Yes. So now, guys, do you see any keywords in the transcription?
Yeah.
That
As soon as I was able to listen it the second time, I figured out I was completely wrong, which is quite interesting. The best word for me is bestiae, because it clearly shows that a a lot of living beings are living there. So it is not a clado. It is not a tree, a genetic tree. It is really a forest. So Leo is right. I was wrong.
What actually completely clarified it for me was when he talked about. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Yes, we hear
Sure.
you well.
Okay, so then it was clear when basically at the um, in the beginning I was thinking of actually more of like woods than a forest, but then wait, what completely threw it off was ex his logis de perdita sunt. So a lot of many people get lost. So getting lost in the woods is not that is not that let's say common. That's why I thought of forests and of animals and a lot of dangerous animals. Yeah.
I will say it's funny because you did get that I put a hint about getting lost in the text, but it's not in the de perdita. But yeah, I can see why it looks like it's lost, because that does look like, persa perdida, like to be lost. But actually, the hint about getting lost is the one, is the sentence before that one, and
They
and, and
can't. Yeah, sure.
yeah, yeah, and what? So can I maybe like translate what this is in English?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go
Okay.
on.
So in English, so yeah, so these clues are: it's a place. This word is a place. It's a place full of many trees. In this place, many animals live. Humans at times wander into these places and get lost. Because of humans, many of these places have been lost. The color most frequent to be found in these places is green. So,
Yeah. Weedy disaster.
Oh, verde. Ok, já percebi.
Verde,
Yeah.
exatamente.
exactly. See?
Yeah,
Sorry, you can speak.
Yeah, maybe Miguel, would you like to translate that into Portuguese?
Of course.
Mhm.
É um lugar. Este vocabulário é. Wayne, qual é a palavra depois de este?
Vocábulo.
Não,
Lugar.
não, depois de este. Depois deste.
Lugar.
Locus.
Locus.
Lugar.
Locus outra vez. É um lugar. É um lugar que. Espera aí, só um minuto.
Eu acho que está cheio de multas.
Pleno. Está cheio de. Exatamente. Está cheio de muitas árvores. Eu gosto mesmo da tua letra, Wayne. O problema é que eu tenho óculos, portanto nem sempre vejo muito bem. E este lugar tem muitas bestas. Isto tanto pode ser interpretado de várias formas, mas basicamente muitas bestas vivem lá. Podemos dizer seres vivos, não precisamos. Mas pronto, é engraçado, é quase bíblico este texto também. Depois os homens vão para vagueiam por este lugar e perdem-se. Mas muitos destes lugares foram perdidos por causa do homem. A cor mais frequente neste lugar é o verde.
All right.
Perfect. Yeah. So we had a Latin challenge which was a bit unexpected today, but thank you very much, Wayne, for providing that. Yeah, we still have time for one more challenge, so maybe we're going to switch to another language family, and I see there are people calling in, so I'm going to take them on. So guys, thank you very much for this.
But just one last question, Norbert. For this, just to ask you, for the stream afterwards, is it just do the supporters that volunteered as a language skills count or not?
It's just for channel members and Patreons, people who support the channel. Yeah. So that's the idea. After the show, at half an hour from now, basically, it's going to happen. Okay, so thank you very much, guys. It's always a pleasure hanging out and geeking out about languages. So you're welcome to call back again. But now let's focus on another language group. Let me see what we've got. Slavic language. We have not had any Slavic languages. Let's bring a Slavic language speaker then, because we do need to do some Slavic languages, because for some reason most of the most latest streams have been dominated by Romance and Germanic. Let's bring some Slavic languages speakers. We've got Szymon calling in. So Szymon, you will be live with me in a second. Let's get ready. Hello, Szymon.
Hi.
Hello, Szymon. Welcome back to the show.
Hey.
So you're a representative of the Slavic languages. What's your specialty? What languages do you speak?
Yeah, from the Slavic family, I speak Polish. It's my native language, and I also have some experience with Ukrainian.
You've been studying Ukrainian for some time.
Yeah, like not studying, but I worked as a volunteer for Ukrainian refugees here in Berlin because I live in Germany. Yeah, and last week I did a German Icelandic challenge.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it was much more easier for me to communicate with those people from Ukraine in Polish and then in Ukrainian/Russian, like broken Russian, than to the others like workers, and that's how I how to say it, I learned some of
some Ukrainian. So we're not going to give you our Ukrainian challenge then, because you had enough exposure to Ukrainian to so it's better to try something else. So when it comes to Slavic languages, I've got Bulgarian, Croatian, Belarusian, Czech, Slovak, and Serbian challenges prepared for today. So you can pick one.
Okay, so maybe not Bulgarian this time, because last time I had Icelandic and it's very difficult to understand. And I believe Bulgarian is also very difficult to understand for like Slavic speakers. So I don't know, like maybe Czech or Slovak.
Okay, let's do that.
Why not? It should be easy, or I don't know, if you think it's too easy, then maybe.
No, I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun to have a Czech challenge. Let's do that then. So you're a Polish speaker and you're going to try to understand the Czech language. Let's go. The first challenge I've got here. So first we're going to listen to it.
Co je to? Používají se k ochraně očí nebo ke korekci zraku. Mohou mít různé velikosti nebo tvary, aby seděly na obličeji. Jsou vyráběny z různých materiálů, jako jsou sklo, plast nebo kov. Mnoho lidí je nosí na slunci, u počítače nebo při čtení. Někteří lidé je musí nosit pořád. Často bývají spojovány s vědci nebo lidmi, kteří mají špatný zrak.
Okay.
Do you want to listen to it again, or you already have a guess?
I already have a guess, so
So what is your answer?
glasses or sunglasses. It depends, like, but I
Oh,
don't
so
know.
you're
if
not
it's-
sure if you're not sure.
Okay, so it's specified. Yeah, glasses, like just glasses.
Correct. Glasses, which in how do you say that in Polish?
Okulary.
Okulary. And in Czech we say
Jsou to brýle.
Brille.
brýle.
Jsou to brýle.
Brýle. But we are going to have a look at the text as well. Okay. And we are going to translate that into Polish so we can compare languages this way. So this is the challenge. Let's listen to it again and have a look and read along with the text. So and you can prepare your Polish translation in the in the meanwhile. Where is it? Czech challenge.
Co je to? Používají se k ochraně očí nebo ke korekci zraku. Mohou mít různé velikosti nebo tvary, aby seděly na obličeji. Jsou vyráběny z různých materiálů, jako jsou sklo, plast nebo kov. Mnoho lidí je nosí na slunci, u počítače nebo při čtení. Někteří lidé je musí nosit pořád. Často bývají spojovány s vědci nebo lidmi, kteří mají špatný zrak.
So now you can try to translate that into Polish.
Yeah, like, of course, I don't understand every single word, but like the main.
Which
concept-
words don't ring any bells?
Let's see. Like, I will try to translate it, and then maybe you can help me because you also speak Polish. So.
Maybe it will click.
Yeah. Co to jest? Używa się je do ochrony oczu albo dla korekty wzroku, do skorygowania wzroku. Mogą mieć różne wielkości albo twary. I'm not sure how. Shapes. Okay. So should I translate it into Polish or
Polish?
In Polish, yeah. Mogą mieć różne wielkości i kształty. Żeby siedzieć na głowie, I don't know. Na oblicze. I think it's face. Żeby siedziały na twarzy.
Żeby siedziały na twarzy, or to fit the face, on the face.
Żeby pasować na twarz. Są wyrabiane z różnych materiałów, takich jak szkło, plastik albo kow. That's the next word that I don't know.
Metal.
Okay. Czyli są wyrabiane z różnych materiałów, takich jak szkło, plastik albo metal. Dużo ludzi nosi je na słońcu. The next part is difficult. A lot of people like wears them on sun. I don't know how to say it correctly in English, but the next okay. Dużo ludzi nosi je na słońcu do czytania, poczytacze, I think, to read, poczytacze, poczytać.
I przeczytani.
Nie wiem.
Przeczytaniu.
Okay, so
when reading.
Okay, and u poczytacze, what does this mean?
Przy komputerze. Okay. At the computer.
Okay. I didn't know the word. Okay. Niektórzy ludzie je muszą nosić porad. A niektórzy ludzie muszą je nosić porad. Codziennie?
Pożad.
Pożad.
All the time.
Cały czas. Często bywają które mają słaby wzrok. Często bywają spojowani.
Spojowani. How does it sound? Like which Polish word is
zespojowany? I don't know.
Zespojowany, which is like glued or linked.
Często są spotykane u ludzi, które mają słaby wzrok.
Kojarzone,
okej.
Svetci.
Nebo
Vedec. Z czym się kojarzą okulary?
Z wiedzą.
Z wiedzą albo z naukowcami.
Okej. Często są kojarzone z wiedzą albo z ludźmi, którzy mają słaby wzrok. Są to okulary.
Okulary. And brille, it's funny enough because in Polish we do use this word in slang.
Yeah, it's also like the German word, brille.
Okay, yeah, right. So it's probably coming from that.
Yeah, I guess.
Great. So that's the Slavic challenge of the day, which is good. I will have to wrap up the show right now because I have another stream coming up. But thank you very much, Szymon, for calling in. I hope you enjoyed this one more than last week. Last week was also fun, though.
This time, but it was also fun last time.
To deal with the Icelandic challenge. Yeah. Okay. Good. Dziękuję bardzo, Szymon.
And I'm still waiting for my video.
It's in the making. Slowly.
Yeah.
There are definitely more episodes coming in. But actually, if you haven't seen the most recent episodes, there is a Catalan video that was published. I don't know if you guys seen that. I must say that my most recent videos are not doing so well. I don't know what's wrong, guys. You don't want to watch them anymore. The three most recent videos featuring Spanish and Romanian, Czech, Slovak, and Ukrainian, and Catalan, Spanish, and French are out. If you haven't seen them, give them a good look because they are really fun. And let me know what you think about them. Maybe you're tired of these formats and you want to see something else. Let me know. But anyways, this live stream is going to end, and we're going to move to the live stream for members, channel members, and Patreons. It's like a monthly Q&A with Ecolinguist insiders. If you want to become an Ecolinguist insider, you can just go to my website and see how to do that, how you can support the show. through Patreon or channel memberships. Good. And by the way, if you want to join, if you are an Ecolinguist insider and you don't know where is the link for the live stream, you just need to again go to Community tab, and in the Community tab you will find a link to the Q&A with Ecolinguist insiders. There is a link there, or you will find it on the Patreon as well. So. But for anyone else, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And you're also contributing a lot just by watching and being part of the community. That's what I always appreciate. That's why I'm doing this channel and those videos. So I will see you next week. Thank you very much. Let's end the stream here. Bye.